Hey guys, just another Yugi fan here with my friend Bobby for his Chaos Dragons deck profile. He's topped locals 3 times now, gone 3-0 with this deck. So we're here to see what he's got in it to make it so good.
Alright, so first off, we've got the one red MD. It's really great. Banish a card, special summon from your hand, and then you can special summon any dragon from your deck or grave, or from your hand or grave. My bad. He's really great. One thing I really like about him is if you're storming the field and but your opponent locks down special summoning, it's fine. You can just sacrifice 2 cards, normal summon him. That's one thing I really like. Then we've got the triple light pulsars, who they're really great. They make this deck Chaos Dragons. You can special summon them from your hand by removing a light and a dark, like normal chaos material. Or if he's in the grave, you can ditch a light and a dark to special summon him. And then when you do that, you create chaos material for other chaos monsters. And then we've got the triple dark flare dragon. I think he's really underrated. I really like him. Like, he does a lot of precision milling. He helps with Light Pulsar since he fills the requirements. Since Light Pulsar, when he goes to the grave from the field, you can special summon a Dark Dragon level 5 or higher. You got the one Eclipse Wyvern for because when he goes to the grave, you can special summon you banish one Red Eyes Darkness Metal or a Dark Armed, and then when he's banished from your grave, you can add that target to your hand. Some people like two wyverns because they run one red MD and one dark arm, but I think most of the time when you draw a wyvern, you're already gonna have one red MD or dark armed already in hand or played. So I don't like the fact that when you have 2 targets, he's gone. He's really good because he's light level 4, so he goes with Lila into rank 4s easily or something when you have both. Or you can go Starleech Paladynamo, which is really good. You got the one Dark Arm for popping power. It's really great. With the Chaos Dragons, you can banish so much that even if you have like a bunch of Darks in your grave, you can just bring out a bunch of Chaos monsters and you'd have enough with Dark Arm. Then we've got the one BLS, the main boss man. You know, he attacks another card. If he attacks and destroys a monster, you can attack again. He can banish any monster, even if it's face down. It's really great. Then we've got his little brother, Chaos Sorcerer. Just basically the same thing about the banishing, except it has to be face up. Then we've got the Lightsworn engine, triple Lilas for that back row hate against those, like, I don't know, annoying Fire Fist, stuff like that. Then we've got triple Raikos. Raikos flip effects, you can destroy then mill 3. You can destroy any card. Some people run 2, but I like 3 because even though it's slow, I like the fact that it can pop almost anything. And then sometimes it's optional, so you don't have to pop. You can just mill sometimes to stop, so those Stardust don't trigger anything. Then we've got the 2 card troopers for the milling, extra milling. Then when he's destroyed, you can draw a card. One thing I really like is first turn, card trooper, mill 3. Next turn, they attacked, draw a card, then drop a trag or something. Then we've got the tour guide engine, just 2 tour guides, and the night assailant. Because Sangan was banned, I don't really care about the 4th target. Like, very rarely will at least 2 of those cards be gone. So normally I could just go tour guide, rank, or night assailant sometimes if a tour guide's milled. Then we've got the double cyber dragons. This helps create a rank 5 engine kind of play with the dark flares. So you can go into rank 5s, you can go to Vocal Source, which in my opinion Vocal Source is worth it. And then you also get the chance to do Chimera Tech against those when those game ones against machine decks they don't expect it. And then we go into hand traps. We got the one Gores double trag. Really, no explanation really needed. And then we've got the one Honest. A lot of cards you want face up in this deck, I think, in my opinion, are lights, because some of them you want face down, like the Raikos and stuff, or not whatever, or Night Assailants. We've got the 2 Effect Veilers, good against those bears, gorillas, stuff like that. Then we've got 2 Battle Faders. At my locals, there's a lot of decks that like to OTK, so they wiped your field, just Battle Fader. Spells, we have the 1 charge, mill 3, add a Lightsworn. And we've got the 2 solar recharges. Some people like 3 recharges, but I don't feel it. Like, even at 2, in my opinion, solar recharge is dead a lot with only 6 Lightsworns, but some people like 3. I only prefer 2. We've got the Trinity, 1 heavy, 1 dark hole, 1 monster reborn. All explanatory. Dark hole is really good in this deck in my opinion. Like, oh, they've got monsters on the field and you've got a light pulsar, dark hole. Then if no other effects go off, you can get light pulsar, bring back something. Now we've got the 1 allure for extra drawing power. The 2 MSTs. I have a 3rd MST on the side. I don't think you want 3 MSTs in the main, because this deck does a lot of milling, and so you don't want that many spells. Then, as one really nice spell tech I like is Pot of Avarice. It's one of those cards where if you draw it, it's great, even mid game because you mill so much. And then it's one of those cards, if it gets milled, he's like, whatever. And even if you open it with it, it's really good because you mill so much that it only takes like a turn to become live. And then we go on to the extra deck. We've got the 1 Gorse token because this card is token. Then we go into the rank 3s. I have 1 Leviathan, 1 Temtempo, 1 Levier, and 1 Giga Brilliant. Leviathan I really like if you need, this is my rank 3 beat stick if you need beat stick power. And then he's also a dragon, so if I have Red MD in hand, go Tour Guide into Tour Guide to Leviathan, and then Leviathan banish for Red MD. Tempo is really good when you play against those Exceed heavy decks, like, or when someone pulls out his Zen mains, like, you just go, whatever, fuck you. And then we've got the Levier to get back those Lilas or something, to get some extra plays. Then, my favorite rank 3 right now, Giga Brilliant. It's really good because if you open Tour Guide, you can go Tour Guide into Giga Brilliant. And then if they attack Giga Brilliant and destroy it, that's fine. You've got 2 darks and a light in your grave. It really helps set up, in my opinion. Then we go into the rank 4s. I run 1 Queen Dragon de Jin. It's really great. Any 2 monsters, then you can bring back a dragon from your grave. Its effect's negated, you can't attack. But if you always just bring back like Pulsar, its effect activates in the grave, so its effect isn't negated. We got the 1 Starleash Palladynamo. It's really great because basically all your level 4s are light. So every time you have a chance to go into rank 4, you can go into Starleash. There you go, Photon Papilloperative. It's really great when you've got your opponents on the defensive or you want to start going on the offensive. You flip it face up, loses 600 in attack. Then we go into the reason I have Cyber Dragons. Volcasaurus, it's really great. You detach 1 and target 1 monster in your opponent's side of the field, destroys it, and then their opponent takes damage equal to its original attack. The only downside is it can't attack, but there's ways around that. This card's really great. This is the only reason I run, or one of the 2 main reasons I run Cyber Dragon. So you can go special Cyber Dragon, special Dark Flare from banishing, and then into Volcasaurus. And then we run into rank 6s. We have 1 Hieratic Dragon of Atum. It's really great. Go into 2 Pulsars, then bring out the 3rd, or whatever you want. And we got the 1 Insector Exhibeetle, a rank 6 Scrap Dragon. And the really great thing I like is that he brings a material for his Scrap Dragon effect fodder. Then we've got the 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. Really great. Effect Veiler on 2700 beat sticks. And then we've got Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. This is how you get around Volcasaurus, or the Volcasaurus not being attacked directly. So you go, where is it? You go Volcasaurus, use the effect, then you just overlay this onto Volcasaurus and attack directly. This is really great. And also, he's also a dragon, so you could, if you have Red MD, you could Volcasaurus, his effect, overlay Gaia Dragon, and then banish Gaia Dragon for Red MD, and then bring the other dragons back. Now I run 2 synchros, 1 Iron Chain Dragon. I think it's really great in this deck. You've got a Dark Flare and a Light Pulsar and an Effect Veiler in hand. Just Effect Veiler, Synchro for Iron Chain, then overlay for whatever you want. And then we've got the 1 Black Rose Dragon, really great to nuke a field. And then also the second reason I run Cyber Dragon, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, you know, Contact Fusion, take out all those machines randomly.
Alright, so that's his deck build, main deck, and extra deck, so here's his side deck.
And I run 1 Neospatian Grand Mole. It's against those decks that like Exceed heavies or big monster heavies, so just attack into their Zen mains and then bounce. Then I run the 1 Jane to get over those like Thunder Kings and Sabersauruses and stuff. Now also against those OTK heavy decks or attack heavy that love to attack or Fire Fist, I've got the 2 Spirit Reapers. Really great, stops Gorilla, stops Bear kind of. The Thunder Kings against those search heavy decks like those Blackwings. The 2 DD Crow against those Dark World matchups, Mermails sometimes, stuff like that. We've got the 2 Maxis against Mermails and other wind-up special, all other special summon heavy decks. And then I've got the 2 Tsukiyomis for the eventual Ophion, summon it, Book of Moon, stuff like that, and then do whatever you want. Oh, guys, come on, help me. There's 1 ulti, 1 common. Help me out there, guys. I've got the 3rd MST. Then I've got 2 Royal Decrees against those trap heavy decks. So just traps, flip it, negates all the traps. That's it.
Alright, thank you, Bobby. Rate, comment, subscribe if you like the video, and comment, let Bobby know what he can do to fix his deck, or extra deck, or side deck.
Someone give me an ulti Suki or a comment, man. I need the same, man. Come on.
Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Just another Yugi fan.